Becky and everybody else. Welcome to Happily Booked, the bookcast where two kindred spirits believe that the pursuit of happiness is rather the same thing as reading a good book and being able to talk about it. No, I didn't almost forget what to say.
I thought I was going to have to remind you.
That's preposterous. How could you even think that? Sorry, I'm on my Ingalls app looking at ketchup. Okay. We're your hostesses, Brookie and
Becky.
And welcome back. I know like every week now I've said, oh my gosh, I feel like I haven't seen y'all in like 2 weeks. And now I really feel like I haven't seen y'all in like a month, even though it really has just been like, 2 weeks? Because we didn't record last week.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
Had to make an impromptu out-of-town visit.
Yes, indeed. Really, really sudden, sad little trip. But we're back now. All is well. Yeah, I mean, or as well as it can be, I guess, considering everything. But, you know, life is life. So, how have you been?
Been doing all right. Something happened to my dryer, so...
Yeah, I meant to ask you. I'm sorry you forgot your clothes.
That's okay. I woke my brother up from his nap and asked him to please go down and get them. So I washed a huge load of laundry, but my... clothesline isn't long enough for all the clothes that fit in the washing machine.
Yeah.
So I hung out what I could and asked my mom if she could dry the rest at her house. So he went down and grabbed the basket for me that was left so that the girls will have something to wear tomorrow.
Yeah, clean clothes.
Yeah. That's, that's nice.
I get it.
My poor roommate, I hope that she gets to wash hers. I told her I won't be there, but she can ask my mom if she can dry them at her house. And I'm sure my mom won't mind.
Yeah.
Or... I told her she could use the dryer. I turned the air down to 68, so something's wrong. It dries.
I mean, she could use the clothesline outside if she wants.
It's full.
Oh, right.
Otherwise, yes, she could.
You just said that.
She could.
Oh, my gosh. Sorry, I was thinking about habanero ketchup. Okay.
And I told her on her day off she can wash her clothes and hang them out. So,
yeah.
I think there's something wrong with the hose. I don't know if it came unhooked or if it has a hole in it.
Yeah.
But she was doing laundry the other day, and she was already in bed because she washes her clothes, puts them in the dryer, and goes to bed.
Yeah.
And which is fine. I do the same thing. I'm not saying,
it's a mystery. It's a mystery, like, when I'll actually get the clothes out of the dryer.
Yeah.
Or, God forbid, out of the washer.
I'll take her clothes out of the dryer for her so I can put my clothes in. She's like, I'm sorry I left them in the dryer. I'm like, it's
totally fine.
Not a big deal. I do that all the time.
Yeah.
I can't be mad at you for doing something I do.
I hope you don't mind, though, that I am just going to set them here. Right. That I don't want to...
Right. I don't want to lose your clothes.
I don't want to lose your clothes or invade your space or anything like that.
So, not mad at her.
Yeah.
So she was doing laundry, and the girls and I came home, and it was so hot in the house. And I'm like, why is it hot in here? Because, I do have the air conditioning set to a certain temperature to keep it cooler, just not cold during the day. But we had the window fan on to bring in the cool night air. So it should have been much cooler. I looked at the thermostat and it said 80 degrees. I was like, it's not even 80 degrees outside. Why is it 80 degrees in the house?
It's just hot in the house. That's
and
crazy.
I went to the bathroom and it was sweltering. And it was like being in a sauna. And I knew it was the dryer, but I can't tell because I couldn't get the dryer pulled out all the way. So it's still connected. At least the part of it is, because I couldn't get it to pull out all the way. So I don't know if there's a hole in the hose. Something's wrong.
Yeah.
And so my brother's going to check it out for me, but my dad has him doing things and he's doing things for me. And I'm not going to say, hey, by the way,
can you look at my dryer?
Remember how there's something wrong with my dryer?
Can you look at my dryer?
So, and he fixed my door for me yesterday for 3 days. So anyone could have just pushed the door open and walked in the house.
Oh my gosh.
And I was like, hey, I did remind him of that, but that's super important.
Security.
Yeah. I was like, I had to sleep with my gun.
Yeah. Crazy.
But, so yeah, there's something wrong. I don't know what's wrong with it, but hopefully he can figure it out and fix it. He's very smart and he's good with things like Austin is, you know. And so hopefully he'll be able to get that fixed for me because she and I do use the washer and dryer quite a bit. I mean, she has a dog and I have 2 kids and we both work in a job where you get sweaty.
Yeah.
And so we have to do laundry a lot.
What'd she say? Cats.
Oh, and the 7 cats.
Yeah.
They are terrible creatures. I don't know why anyone would want a cat. One is good.
Yeah.
You put more than 1 cat in the house.
Yeah. They get crazy.
Oh,
and I only have 2. And I only have 2 because I wanted Pumpkin to have a friend for when we're out of town. And our friend from work happened to have found a cat.
Yes.
And took him in and was fostering him.
And your house is 2 to 3 times the size of mine. So there's that.
Valid.
When you put 7 cats in an 800, 900 square foot house.
You could put them outside. I wouldn't do that, but you could put them outside.
I tried that once, and someone came back pregnant, which is why I have 7 of them.
Well, see, now they're all fixed, right?
Yes, they are all fixed.
There you go. I still wouldn't be able to do it.
No, I have
There's
a
too
problem.
many predators. I would feel awful.
Well, okay, I'm not so much worried about the predators.
Yeah.
As I am about the fleas that they would bring back.
That's another thing, yeah.
And having to take them to the vet and pay for the flea medicine.
See, I'd rather them just stay inside all the time and me not have to worry about that. Because the dogs get flea medication.
Right.
They're good. Flea and tick medication, I guess I should say. It's always a combo.
So annoying. I hate animals. I mean, but I love them. They're adorable.
I know what you mean.
When they do something bad and you want them to just like feed them to the roommate's dog.
Yeah.
And then you look at them and you're like, oh.
Well, then they do something sweet.
So cute. Like meow. All they have to do is meow at me.
Like meow and curl up next to you and purr. Make some fresh biscuits right there on the couch.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. It's like, fine, I do love you. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Well, anyway, so that's the fun stuff happening at my house.
Yeah. Ooh. What was I going to say? Got distracted.
Do you have a haul? Is that where we're going? Wait. Do you have a quote?
Oh, do I? I have a quote. Good question,
It's
Becky.
probably my turn to have a quote, but I don't have my physical. I don't have any physical books.
I don't even know whose turn it is. Oh,
you're the one with all the physical books. So
I know, right? Oh man.
And if I actually listened to the books when I was sitting somewhere where I could make a note, that'd be different.
It's way easier when you have a physical book.
But I'm always in the car, so who?
Or an ebook.
That'd be dangerous if I made a note in the car while I was driving.
And I don't want. Really, you're just doing it for your own safety. I do have a quote that I just picked out random. If I grabbed my Kindle from over there, I might be able to find some more, but I don't feel like doing that. So good luck.
Okay.
For the guessing part. Good luck.
Oh boy.
Yeah. The old bugger can afford it. He's got plenty, Kit said carelessly, and Toni knew from her years with the police that there was nothing profound about wickedness. Criminals were just shallow, greedy people with inadequate excuses. Boom!
I feel like I should know what this is from because the name Kit.
I don't know if I've...
Or maybe I just heard that name somewhere before.
Becky, I'm bad. I have not edited. Like, I've been so busy and stuff.
No, it's okay. I know. But the only reason I know is because my coworker that I talked to about on the podcast, he's like, I didn't hear you talk about me. And I was like, she probably didn't upload it yet.
God, please forgive me.
But... I did tell him about the situation with you going out of town. So also, he knows. Now he's going to get to hear about himself in 2 episodes.
Twice, a twofer. So what was it? We had gone out of town for funsies. Gone out of town. Then that weekend. No. Then the next week. Then we came back and we came back too late. Then we ended up recording again, so that's the second episode that I have to edit. And then we went to Formula Drift, and then had to get ready to go out of town for the funeral. So then I still never got to edit. And then we recorded again, and now we're recording again.
Right.
So I'm like, oh my gosh, it's chaos. I will.
I know you will.
I will. So
I don't know what book that's from.
Yeah, sorry. Let's round it back. I say that because I don't think I have talked about this book.
Okay.
That I have finished.
The name's Kit sounds familiar. Like I've heard that name. I mean, not like Kit's not a name I would never have heard before.
Right.
But like recently.
So it is from Whiteout by Ken Follett. I don't know if I talked about reading it. I think I talked about it when I started reading it, but I don't think we've recorded and I've gotten to the point where I was able to actually talk about it a whole lot. I don't remember.
You did talk about no, you didn't say that you were actually reading it. Did you read the back cover during one of the shows? Mm-hmm. Maybe Kit was listed on the back cover.
I had to take a sip of my frozen coffee. Yes, I have read the synopsis on the podcast for sure.
So maybe that's why the name sounded familiar.
It's right there. If I just looked at it, I might be able to tell you, but I'm not going to.
Some of us are too lazy to even care.
I actually might not mention any names. It might just mention the name of the police officer. Or she's actually an ex-cop, so doesn't matter. So it's from Whiteout by Ken Follett. Boom. Yeah. Done a quote. Done did it.
Yay.
I mean, he really truly believes in like 30-minute cat naps.
Oh boy. He is wide awake.
He's just a wiggly baby playing with the bib. I'm just going to go give him his passy. See if I do kind of have a haul.
Okay.
Sort of ish, maybe, kind of.
I'm ready.
So there's an activity center that he has now.
Cute. I didn't even notice that.
It's okay. It has a pillow on it, so I would use it. Because it's technically on the box it said for 6 to 12 months, but I was like, I'm going to put him in it anyway because he can hold his head up perfectly fine. And he's starting
close enough.
He's starting to sit up and everything too. Mm-hmm. So I put him in that, and he just doesn't reach the bouncy part because it's one of those little bouncy ones. Uh-huh. So his feet don't really reach it, so I put a pillow under his feet, and then I stuffed that little blanket around him because he's just a wee little baby, and he enjoys it a lot. He really likes the the white rabbit, and it's called the First Forest, is what this thing is called. And on the other side, you can't see it, but there's like it looks like a tree, but you can just like take apart the tree, kind of. He really likes that.
I put both of my girls in their bouncy seat when they were 4 months old.
Yeah.
And we just did the same thing. We shoved blankets down around them.
Yeah.
I know Emma enjoyed it, but I think Ella just really, really loved it.
Yeah.
Like, that was one of her favorite things to do.
And he really likes that. And I think, trailed off for a second. We also have one of those bouncy seats that go in the doorway. I know I keep looking over there and you're like, what are you doing? I know you've seen it. It's just not there right now.
Yeah.
But he's still too short to even come close to touching the bottom. And I'm like, that's too wobbly.
The girls really loved theirs too, that hung in the door.
Yeah.
But so did every cousin who came over.
Yeah.
And I think it wore a hole in my mom's wall because they would take it and pull on it and watch it swing. Which is not how it's meant to be played with.
No. We were bad kids. And I had that water mat for him. Mm-hmm. There's a hole in the air portion. Like it's water in the middle and then you fill up the edge with air.
You are cruising for a bruising today.
I kind of thought we were friends, but...
It's a little uncharacteristic of her.
She's being cray-cray. And I don't know, there's some kind of leak with the air portion, so now it doesn't hold air. I think one of the cats probably nicked it on, I want to say on accident, but who knows? It was a cat.
I mean, if it was Pumpkin, it probably was not on accident.
If it was Whiskey, he's dumb. He doesn't know. But so now I'm going to get another water mat because I saw a reel on Instagram where a little baby was in a bouncy seat that goes in the doorway, and they were just on the water mat, and they were just smacking the water mat with their feet, and they just were completely occupied for a while. And he does like the water mat because I would hold him and let him smack it with his feet. So when he's big enough, I'm going to put him in the bouncy seat in the doorway, and I think he'll really enjoy that. So
yeah, I'm sure he will.
Yeah, luckily the water mat was only $10.
Yeah,
not bad. So I'm gonna get another one, and then I guess just try to keep it away from the cats better.
Right.
And they would just go and lay on it. They wouldn't do anything to it, but they have sharp claws.
Yeah.
So it was my first Mother's Day.
Yeah, how'd that go?
Oh yeah. It was good. I mean, so we had gone out of town for the funeral on Mother's Day, so it was but that couldn't be helped. It's whatever. So we were originally going to do a baby dedication at the church, and then have our families come over, and we were going to cook out and stuff. So, we'll have to do that at some point soon, because that was really I thought that was gonna be fun. I mean, we will when we get the baby dedication done. They gave us other dates we could do that, so we'll probably do that anyway. So Stetson didn't get me anything. But Austin,
how dare he?
But Austin got me some things. He got me. There's a sweatshirt actually on the couch, and I can actually pull up a picture.
I was going to say, I think I saw a picture of you wearing that.
You probably did. Where is it? It says Mama, Mama, Mama on it.
Yeah.
Where are my pictures? Where are my pictures?
She's gotten old. It doesn't know how to use the phone. That's what happened.
Yeah, I guess so. Jeepers.
I'm one to talk.
Jeepers.
Creepers.
Yeah, they're all right here. I don't know why they weren't coming up.
Get those peepers?
Maybe I just haven't backed them up. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Let me see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw that one.
Yeah, I think I posted something of it, or I was in it.
That's a cute picture of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's what I wore to. I didn't wear the sweater to church, but I wore that dress to church because I do that, and that's don't know why I have to explain that. So he got me that sweater, and he got me a t-shirt, a blue t-shirt that said, I don't know, I may have sent you a picture. I think I was originally planning on showing you in person, and then plans changed. So I don't know if I actually showed you, but it's a t-shirt that says Mom, but in the Harry Potter font.
Oh.
And then it says Manager of Mischief on it.
I think I did see that.
I feel like I sent it.
I think I did see that.
I'm glad. I'm sure everyone's glad they're listening to us not be sure about anything. It's very, very fun to listen to.
That's why they listen every week.
What are books? What even are books? So he got me that and that shirt. I think the shirt's dirty. I don't know where it's at.
Oh.
And he also, you're gonna love this. He got me a book embosser.
Nice. So you can do all of your books that belong to you.
Yes, but
you can have your stamp.
Look what it says. I know it's hard to see.
Only because I need.
Well, it was hard for me to see too.
From the library of Happily Booked.
Yeah,
that's so cute.
I know, right? So I want to get like paper to, because how do they do it? Where it like looks like this with the gold, like the gold paper on it.
Yeah, you probably do.
I need to get
paper.
I mean, so do you think I need to get like some kind of sticky paper? Because I didn't even think about it, and I was like, surely I just need to get paper, and I'll squish it together.
You probably just do a search, like on Amazon,
and it'll come up. Because I bought metallic paper, and it's right there. But that it doesn't stay on the book. So that's not how that works.
She had a blonde moment.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it. I was like, yeah, metallic paper, boom, it'll get the job done. No, that's not how it works. So I need to figure out exactly what I have to do to get.
I really need to break down and go to the eye doctor and get a prescription for bifocals.
Oh, that's my other haul. I actually have...
You went to the eye doctor?
LOL. A while ago. Actually, the date's right here. When did I go? Nope, that's my birthday. Don't laugh at me. April 15th, I went to the eye doctor. No, I'm waiting on my glasses to get here. They were supposed to be delivered Saturday. We went to a wedding. Congratulations to those two. I don't think they listened, but congratulations to Trevor and Tiffany Smith. It was a beautiful wedding. And the people delivering my glasses called me, and it was really loud at the wedding. And so I just put it on Google Assistant to talk to them. So Google was like, hey, I'm Google Assistant. Tell me what you're calling about, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And it was like delivery of package. And I was like, oh, that's my glasses. So I was trying to find the perfect response because they wouldn't leave it out. They wouldn't leave it out there. They wouldn't just put it in the mailbox because apparently their company's just not allowed to do that. So they just wouldn't do it. Well, apparently only USPS is supposed to put stuff in the mailbox, but they need to tell that to Amazon.
Right.
So they wouldn't leave my package, and I went to try to answer the phone, but they had already hung up. It was a chaos. So they were unable to deliver my glasses on Saturday, and I was like real bummed about it. So I went in and I did this thing where I guess technically you're just sending like a little claim, and I gave them the gate code. That way they can come in and just put it on the front porch, which is like the only thing they're allowed to do, I guess. So now they're coming Wednesday, and I was really hoping to have my glasses by now because I need to give my eyes a break from my contacts. And I hate my pair of glasses that I do have because they're a really old prescription and they fall right off my head. It's really annoying, which I think I could just tighten them up and they might not fall off my head so easily.
Right.
But it's also just an old prescription. So I'm really glad to have a new one coming. I'm so excited. I'm just so excited. There's almost nothing more exciting than brand new glasses. And then I ordered new tennis shoes. I mean, it's just been like everything. I've got all these things to haul with you, and I just haven't seen you.
I know. I'm sorry. I am paying attention, but I'm almost there to finding the paper.
You're not able to not pay attention to me.
But the paper that I'm finding is coming with the embosser, so I'm trying to find it by itself.
And he said that he thought it came with paper, and I'm thinking, well, if it was supposed to come with paper,
they cheated you.
Because I didn't order it, so I don't know. But surely if I just looked up embossing paper, if I had just used my brain and looked that up, it would come up, right?
I mean,
you would think.
I don't know how to answer this question.
Just answer honestly. I know that I don't think sometimes. It's okay.
See, if you look at this, it's got the little papers in the corner. Like the little stickers. See?
Yeah. So, there's stickers.
Maybe I should look up embossing stickers.
There's stickers. Why?
I wonder if this will be like a really fun segment.
I don't know. Embossing stickers.
Look.
There you go. Okay, now I want a different color.
They have different colors.
Ooh, I don't like purple.
Well, I like purple, but that was ugly.
And I don't like gold either.
Did you hear me?
Yeah, it was ugly.
Ugly. That's pretty.
Ooh, I do like rose gold.
That red's too red.
Yeah, I mean, I would take it over purple.
Don't say that too loud. It's Emma's favorite color.
Look.
Oh, it's canning jar labels. Labors? Canning jar labors.
Okay. I'm glad we figured that out.
I bet you could emboss those too, though.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, I should get a Bob White Homestead one.
You should. I know what someone's getting for Christmas.
Why did I never... I needed Austin like 6 months ago.
Honestly.
For this idea.
Yeah, it came after Mother's Day. He gave me the sweater and the shirt on Mother's Day.
Uh-huh.
And this came we came back from out of town and it was here. And I was confused. I was looking at the box and I didn't even read where it says from the Library of Happily Booked. I thought this was just a generic sticker on the box. I didn't read it.
Right.
And I was like, is that an embosser? In my head. And I was like, what is this?
Sorry, ladies. Austin's taken.
Yeah, guys.
And I'm sorry that no one has as good a husband as Brooke has.
He didn't realize that he was getting hit on at the wedding. Yeah.
Who was hitting on Austin at the wedding?
Just some girl. And it was because he was standing by himself. He went with his friend. This is weird. Only girls do this. But they went to the bathroom. And he was just standing outside the bathroom waiting on his friend to come back out because they haven't seen each other in a long time. So they were catching up. And I guess she had gone to the bathroom too. So they were there and she walked up and knew his friend that he was talking to. So they were all just chatting. And he came back to the table and he was like, yeah. So she was like, who are you? I haven't seen you around. And I immediately knew. And he had no idea for a second. I was like, you're really? Anyway, it was funny. Anyway, so yeah, I have an embosser. Fun stuff. Yeah, he was like, yeah, this was supposed to be for Mother's Day as well, or whatever, and I was like, what? My brain wasn't working. I was like, well, what is this? And then I read where it says happily booked, and I was like, oh, and he's like, yeah, it's an embosser. And you're probably also thinking, you ding dong.
Sorry, Austin, for her blonde moment.
I know. Yeah, so.
That's funny.
Yeah, I'm a ding dong. All the things. So, yeah, that's my Mother's Day stuff. And, do I have any other kinds of hauls? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't. Yeah.
Well, my children don't have a father to take them and do Mother's Day shopping for me. So I took them to Walmart, and they were feeling very brave because they made me sit down up front while they did my Mother's Day shopping.
Oh.
And they also got my mom something. What did y'all get, Grandma? I don't remember. Huh? Let me take this off. What?
Cookies and a card.
Cookies. Oh, the white chocolate macadamia nut cookies.
Ooh,
she loves those.
I love those too.
And a card.
I love cookies.
And they got me, I left my stinking cookies at home.
Ah.
I hope they're so good by the time I remember I have them. They got me the cookies with like is it the strawberry filling or the raspberry that you guys got me?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Hello?
Nope, she's gone.
Wow.
She's gone.
Wowzers.
She's gone.
They're in the same room and not even listening to me. Anyway, they have the little jelly fillings in them.
Those.
So good. They're my favorites. And they got me earrings. They got me a little thing. They're Minnie Mouse earrings. So there were 4 sets. And I've worn 2 of the 4 sets. One of them is like a gem or whatever. I can't wear that to work, but the other ones I can. They're like Minnie Mouse, like her bow. And then one is these that look like Minnie Mouse.
Oh, yeah.
And
Those are so
then
cute.
I think the other one were hearts, red hearts. And then they got me little lotions that have different scents. One was cotton, peony, and I forget the other one.
Yeah.
And so I had a really good Mother's Day too. And I thought that was really sweet that they, were like, stay up front. We don't want you to see this. And then I saw a friend of mine while we were at Walmart, while I was waiting on them. Emma called me and said, Mom, I think I just saw Josh from your old store. And I was like, really? So I looked and I saw him. He was still checking out and he was getting stuff. His son had a dance or something that he was going to, so he was going to make boutonnieres. So he's picking up some things. And I went and spoke to him while they checked out. So that was a fun little side note there.
Nice to see your friends.
It is. I haven't seen him in a long time.
Yeah.
And then that's all I got for Mother's Day, but I do have another haul. But I wasn't thinking things through when I made my purchases.
I mean me with the metallic paper. Now I just have metallic paper. I don't know what to do with that.
Me either.
Yeah, I mean, it's just there now.
It's very pretty though.
It's very shiny.
So I was telling you about how I wanted to do the oils for the pre-shower oil. Yeah. So I got these oils and I'm thinking I'm going to do 16 things, bottles of oils to sell. It only filled up 2 bottles. And
really?
Yes. And
how big are the bottles? Sorry.
They're 8 ounces.
That's still not that big, I guess. But
well, I mean, 8 ounces is is it 8 ounces? Yeah, it's 8 ounces. They're tall.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
And thin. But it was a little disappointing, and I got vitamin E powder instead of the oil because it's not as thick. And I also was thinking collagen. So I got collagen powder. I didn't know you could get collagen oil. Well, the collagen powder was getting collagen-y in the oil, and Emma had to dig out the clumps. So I was like, okay, that's not going to work.
That's not going to work.
So we made up 2 bottles, but we were going to give you one. But then I was like, well,
oh, that's so nice.
well, we didn't because it doesn't have the right
Yeah.
ingredients now because it doesn't have the collagen in
Yeah.
it. And,
trial and error.
yeah. So I've got another shipment ready to order. I just have to wait till I get paid again.
Mm-hmm.
Then I can actually, and I bought bigger bottles, like I bought in bulk. Emma's like, Mom, you should have bought in bulk. Why did you buy the little ones? It's a ripoff. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. And it is cheaper to buy it in bulk. Excuse me. I paid I'm going to pay almost the same for a gallon of oil as I paid for whatever the 16 ounces or whatever. And I'm like, that's crazy. But it smells really good.
Yeah.
And the rest of the oil for the men's version hasn't come yet. So whenever I do order it, I'm going to have like more bottles. So we're going to actually have like double what I was originally going to fill. Plus we're going to have the female and the male scents. And I'll be able to, I'm going to bring you a bottle. And I know that you wanted to pay me for it, but I haven't paid you for the subscription for the podcast.
I forgot we even had to do that.
So that'll be my payment to you for part of it. I probably
That's
still owe
funny.
you money. I think I've only paid you $40 total.
What's funny is like that's one of the many things in my life that I just don't pay attention to. And I'm like, la la la, it's there. I don't even.
Yeah, but I still owe you money, so.
Valid.
So that'll be a partial payment on what I owe you. So anyway, and then you can give me
Cool.
your feedback. So,
I'm excited.
and it hasn't come yet, but we ordered a phone case off of my Etsy.
Oh, fun.
Yes. So
Let's see how it turns out.
yes. So if
Cool.
you order a phone case off of my Etsy, it's a $30 phone case. It costs $40 because of shipping, handling, taxes, and all of that. But so it'll be $40 for the phone case. And so we're just waiting on that to come. And then I ordered samples off of my Printify account of a t-shirt, a hat, and a glass. And those are all on my Etsy shop as well.
Like an actual glass or like the
Yes,
tumblers?
it's a tumbler,
Okay.
but it's a glass tumbler.
Oh, okay.
And with a cute little straw, and so we're ordering that. So we're gonna have a photo shoot,
Oh.
and we're gonna upload the photos to
That's
my.
fun.
I know, I'm so excited. We're gonna upload the photos to my Etsy account and also to my Bob White Homestead Facebook and Instagram accounts.
Cool.
So be looking for that. But also,
Your chicken coop's almost ready.
yeah, my chicken coop is on my. I gotta take pictures.
It's like you have so much to talk about. It's like
I
I'm out
know.
of breath.
So.
Phew.
If I know that some of you follow the Happily Booked Facebook page, but if you go onto Facebook or Instagram as well and follow Bob White Homestead, I have been trying to put reels up. The t-shirts and the tumblers and everything, those are drop shipped. So I don't actually make those, but I designed them. Those are my designs.
Yeah.
And I picked out the products that I liked for that. And then we're going to, like I said, we're going to have a photo shoot for that. And then in about 2 to 3 weeks, we'll have some hair oils up there. I might wait longer to see, Emma and I are going to use the hair oils that we made,
Yeah.
even though they'll be a little bit different from what the next product is. But I might wait on feedback from you and like another person to see what they say before we post them. But we'll have that. We're going to be working on some piñatas.
Ooh,
So I was telling my sister,
piñata.
yes. So I was telling my sister I wanted to do paper mache,
fun.
little paper mache animals like chicks, cows, pigs.
Cute.
And she said, well, why don't you go a little bit bigger and do a piñata? Then if people have a farm themed party, they could get a piñata, an animal piñata.
Yeah.
So we're going to try our hand at making piñatas.
Oh my gosh, it's so fun.
I'm excited. And we're going to put those up there. And I'm also painting prayer rocks. I don't know why, but painted rocks are super popular.
Okay, yeah.
And prayer rocks used to be popular when I was younger. I don't know if prayer rocks specifically are still popular, but we're going to paint them like sunset colors and then do like a silhouette of a barn. and then put a verse about prayer on it, like maybe pray without ceasing or something else like that.
Yeah.
And put that on the rocks and sell those. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to getting some more things up on my Etsy, but I'm hoping this year maybe I'll be able to make a little extra money and put it towards my farm or fixing up the house or paying bills.
that little thing.
Fun things.
Yeah.
So I'm excited.
Yeah, big things.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that coop to get done.
Me too. And I'm hoping that Emma's going out of town next week to visit friends in Alabama.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that when she gets back, I'll be in a position to get chicks and ducks. So that,
so exciting.
Because, they're going to have to stay in my room for a little bit.
Yeah.
It's okay that the coop isn't finished yet because, they can't go outside right away anyway.
Yeah.
But we need to get them soon so that by next year I'll have eggs.
Right.
And my cousin gave me more elderberry trees.
Oh, cool.
The little cuttings.
Oh, have you tried the jelly? Sorry.
Yes, I did.
I just thought about that because you said
try the jelly.
Elderberry.
It was different, but it was good. Like, it was almost like a blackberry, like a seedless blackberry, but the taste was a little sweeter maybe.
Okay.
I don't know how to, just because it's different.
Yeah. I haven't tried it. I don't even think I've ever tried elderberry jelly of any kind.
The elderberry gummies were sweeter than the elderberry jam that you gave me. But it was good. I liked it. And I'm hoping that when I make the juice that it's tasty. But my cousin doesn't put sugar. He doesn't sweeten his. So when I go to sell it, I'm not sure. I probably won't sweeten it either. But then that makes it easier, too, for the person who buys it. They can sweeten it to taste. Mm-hmm. They're just going to...
And to have, like, sugarless jelly, that's beneficial to some people.
Yeah. So anyway, we'll see how that goes. But he told me that their second year clippings, I keep saying clippings, but he dug them up out of the ground, but that they're 2 years old.
Yeah.
So he said I could possibly have berries this year.
Okay.
So that's going to make me happy because I was thinking I wouldn't have berries until next year.
Yeah.
But he did say that the birds will eat them all like the week or a few days before they're ready to harvest. So I need to figure out how to cover them up so the birds can't eat them.
Yeah. I know our blueberries we're going to have a lot of blueberries out there.
Ooh.
And I'm like, I'm going to have to like start really paying attention to them because once they're like good, the squirrels are going to start trying to take them because that's been a problem.
And the deer.
And the friggin' deer.
My blackberries are almost ready. And they grew back very big this year. Like So this is why I was telling you earlier that Google doesn't always know.
Yeah.
There was this plant growing up where my blackberries were, and I was like, this is a huge plant. It looks like a mini tree. And I clicked on the camera option, on Google, and it told me it was some kind of tree. And I was like, did a bird poop a seed here? Like, why is it growing here?
How?
And so, I clipped back part of it. I'm glad I didn't kill it. It's my blackberries.
Oh.
I guess some of the seeds fell or the initial plants grew bigger. And so it's going to produce a lot more than it produced last year, which everyone was surprised that it produced anything last year because it was the first year that they were planted. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, I probably missing out on 50 extra berries because I clipped part of it off.
Well, now it'll grow back again, maybe stronger.
Yeah. And hopefully the berries will fall and will produce more. That's
what had started happening out there. I had noticed, I was like, what is this? And I was like, it kind of maybe looks like it's part of the blueberries, but I'm like, I don't know. So I didn't we didn't cut it or pull it or anything. And then I started to realize it's just more blueberries.
Right.
Bush growing up. So they're so big.
You're like, thank goodness I didn't clip that.
They're taller than me, I think, now.
Well, I was going to say our friend from work said that they have a blueberry bush that's so tall that they have to get on a ladder.
I'm just going to let it grow.
And Drew is 6'3".
That's a big blueberry bush.
So anyway, Yeah, I'm excited, and I've been finding blackberry bushes all over my backyard
That's so
that I didn't know
cool.
I had.
And okay, sorry, this is totally not what this podcast is about, but I mean it kind of is, but we'll get there, okay, guys?
Yeah, we'll get to the books. We
so
promise.
we had a tomato plant out by the chickens that just showed up. Like we just had a tomato plant out there, and I guess Austin, when he cleared that whole area to get ready for the chickens, he kind of like tilled it up a little bit or something, and it had started to grow tomatoes. Last year it had tomatoes. But so far we haven't seen any tomatoes out there. And I'm like, did we kill it? Because we didn't have to water it or anything. It just grew on its own and produced little tomatoes. And we haven't seen any. And I'm like worried that now somehow we killed it. Or I'm like, maybe it just has to get hotter. And because it's going to get hotter. It's not summer yet. But
it had tomatoes, so it should have had seeds that tilled into the ground.
I think so. Yeah.
You would think that the seeds,
because we never touched it.
Yeah.
They just showed up. So
some bird probably pooped it out.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, no. I hope they just show up again. It's not like we're trying very hard, but I hope they just show up again because I liked when we had little tomatoes. I could go out there and get the tomatoes, and I would like cook them and stuff, and use them, and I didn't have to work for it. So it was nice. At all. It's always better when you barely have to do anything.
I know.
And you just get food. So, yeah. Did you know that you can get like a little greenhouse on Amazon?
Yes.
I want one.
I have one in my backyard.
Give it to me.
Am I using it this year? No, I'm not.
So when we went to visit his brother, he got his girlfriend a greenhouse.
Mm-hmm.
So it's set up out there, and she's like growing peppers and tomatoes, and I think she has asparagus. I don't remember. If she's listening, I'm so sorry. She's got a lot of stuff growing out there.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is so cute. Like, it's not gigantic, but it's enough to just grow food in there.
Right.
And it obviously keeps it protected from squirrels and deer and birds, whatever. I'm like, I want a greenhouse. I'm like, we can just set it up right out there.
Yeah.
Even if it's just temporary. Like, that would be so nice. So maybe one day I'll be hauling a greenhouse.
That'd be nice.
I mean, yeah, that would be really nice because I would like to start growing like bell peppers, asparagus, tomatoes, anything really, onions.
Yeah.
Anything I can think of. That'd be really nice. I don't even really like onions, but I'll eat them if I got them. Why not? Kale. We were watching Mountain Men yesterday, and I didn't know kale is something that can grow in the winter time.
Yes.
So I was like, I like kale. Throw some kale out there. So I really want us to get a garden ready, but we're so behind with everything else. Obviously, like the carport's still not put together. They're missing bolts for it, so he had to order bolts because his dad came down here yesterday and they were trying to finish putting it up and they couldn't. But he got the rest of the like top beams put together.
Mm-hmm.
Beams, braces, I don't know what you would call them. The next thing I think is they're going to try to finish the enclosure. Can't talk, for the chickens. I'm going too fast.
Yeah.
And I'm like, then next I think is either going to be like a little garden area or they're going to start doing the fence. There's going to be a long fence. It's just going to go straight back from where our wooden fence starts over there.
Oh, so I won't be able to drive around?
You will be able to drive around. You will be able to drive around if you need to. I don't even know if we have enough fence to go all the way back to the barn yet or not, but somewhere. There's just so many things. So we need to get a garden. At least,
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe this time next year we'll have a garden.
I'm not growing one this year, so next year I'm trying to focus on the Etsy thing right now to try to get sales, and I feel like once I make a few sales, other than to myself, that it'll start growing, and kind of take off. And I
want to look on there because I liked your little design with the cross, and I thought the hats looked really cute and the tumbler. So I need to look on there and like maybe pick something.
And also give me some feedback. Like the prices were kind of set by Printify.
Yeah.
I did change a couple of the prices in there, but if you think that the prices maybe need to be different, I would take your feedback on that, and see. Yeah. The big money makers are going to be the tumblers and the phone cases. There's not a lot of profit in the t-shirts really, but
Yeah.
I mean,
I would say hats would win over t-shirts.
yeah, the hats probably. I didn't look at the markups on the hats, or I mean, I did, but I don't remember what that is.
I mean, it's like all I wear is t-shirts, really. But it's like people don't normally go out of their way to buy t-shirts.
Right.
They just get them somehow.
Right.
You know? Yeah. Yep. Whenever that happens, I'll definitely give you feedback. I made some progress with my squares for my cardigan.
Yay!
So now I'm on the last color I need, which is deep sea teal, and I just need 9 more squares.
Nice.
I believe, if I counted that
How
right.
many squares total is it?
Don't make me do math, Becky.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
While you
It's
math,
a common skill.
while you math, I meant to bring my blanket with me because it's coming along really well. I wanted to show you.
Oh, 52. I knew it was I was going to say 55 just off the top of my head, but it's 52 squares.
Okay.
But might not use all of them. It just depends on how it gets laid out.
Yeah.
So, just been taking my time,
I can't wait to see
not
it.
rushing myself.
Yeah.
And it's making me enjoy the process a lot more.
Oh, good, good.
No time frame, but I do want to finish it so I can put it together and wear it.
Right.
So yeah, I'm excited. And you'll definitely have to bring your blanket, your blanket next week because I want to see it.
I'll have more done too next week. So.
Yeah. I've been lately I've been like, okay, if he's awake and doing stuff, maybe I'll just let him just sit in his little activity center bouncy seat thing for a little bit. Maybe I'll knit. Maybe I'll read. I keep telling Austin, I'm like, I just want to read, but I can't read when he's just awake. And Austin's like, why? And I'm like, because then that's me not paying attention to him and I'm neglectful. And he's like, oh my God. And I'm like, look, I don't know.
But I feel that.
I'm having a hard time with it.
I mean, when Emma was little, and that's probably why she has separation anxiety. When she was little,
it's your fault.
I wouldn't put her down.
Yeah.
I just wanted her.
Yeah.
I was so in love with
there's
her.
Nothing wrong with that.
She was a sweet baby. She's a sweet girl.
Yeah.
She was such a sweet baby. And she was so just beautiful and precious. And I just wanted to kiss her all the time.
Yeah.
So I completely understand.
Yeah.
Like, who wants to do anything other than just love on the baby?
Yeah. Like, I just want to, play with him. I want him to stay happy. I don't know. If I'm not actively doing something with him, I feel like he's going to get behind on development, which is not true. It's just because it's good for them to also just sit there and just stare at their environment, do whatever.
I used to get in the floor with her, and when
Yeah.
she did her tummy time, I would be down there, talking to her and, showing her things. And
Yeah.
I had this little thing that was supposed to help her, with walking, when she got a little bit older, she could be on her knees and push on it or walk on it or whatever, use it to hold herself up, blah, blah, blah. And I used to use that for part of her tummy time, but I had to really watch her because otherwise she'd bonk her head.
Right.
And I would just talk to her while she rolled back and forth on it and stuff. Yeah, I miss that, but I'm also very thankful she's an adult almost. So
Yeah. That's what happens.
yeah, I completely understand not wanting to read while he's awake.
It's rough.
Yeah,
I'm like,
unless
okay.
you're reading to him,
Yeah. Which
and
I'm
that's
I
good
haven't
for,
even done a whole bunch of that lately. I
It's
need
very
to.
good for his vocabulary.
Yeah, so I need to. I really need to. I get bored quickly if I read baby books to him
yeah,
because obviously they're not for me, they're
Right.
just for him. But I'm like, okay, 2 seconds into it and we're already done with the book.
I mean,
So I'm like, okay, I want to read
if
an
he
actual
hears
novel.
Harry Potter.
Yeah,
He's going to have a really good vocab. Emma was saying big words when
Yeah.
she was 2.
yeah.
So he's going to just come out with these big words, long sentences, and he's just going to be impressive to people.
It's gonna be like Expelliarmus. Be like, where'd you learn that?
That'll be so cute. Give him a little wand.
Yes.
I have
my
a
gosh.
wand. I have a wand. You don't want him to have it when he's too young. He'll poke an eye out.
Yeah, I have a little wand. It's got a light at the end. My sister got it
Nice.
for me for Christmas or something.
Nice.
He's gonna be such a funny toddler.
I can't wait.
I know, right? It's so cute. Anyway, so I might read sometimes during the day if he's asleep.
Mm-hmm.
And most of the time, I don't get a whole lot of reading in until he's actually gone to bed.
Yeah.
And he'll go to bed between 9 and 10-ish.
Right.
Sometimes a little later. It just depends. And then I'll have a couple hours until all the lights go off. So I'll read for those hours.
And then Google says it's time to go to bed.
Because I keep having this problem where I kept falling asleep, leaving all the lights on. And Austin would come home and be like, all the lights are on. And you're in bed asleep.
That's funny.
So he set a timer with the Google Home that at midnight it's like, okay, time to go to bed. In 30 minutes, all the lights are going to go off.
You have a curfew.
I do. I have a bedtime.
That's funny.
Anyway, so an hour into our episode.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
We need to make this 2 episodes.
Into it. This was our little catch up.
This is what happens when we don't record 1 week.
I know, it's so bad. Okay, straight into it.
Okay, did you finish anything?
Oh, heck, I don't know. I had finished Whiteout by Ken Follett. I've actually technically finished a lot of stuff, which is kind of cheating when I tell you what it all is. But so technically I finished, because I never talked about finishing Whiteout, right? I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Technically I've finished 8 things.
Are 4 of them Dr. Seuss? Just kidding.
No, 7 of them are short stories. So I finished Whiteout by Ken Follett. I really, really enjoyed it. I believe I gave it 5 stars. It was just a really good thriller. It was really suspenseful. I made some notes. I'm trying to find them. My life is chaos. Okay, this is what I jotted down. I hope it makes any sense and it explains how I feel. So, Whiteout was pretty good, pretty entertaining. It was an entertaining thrill ride for sure. I think I had a different idea of what the book was about for some reason. I think I typed messed up. I think I just manipulated it in my mind to be what I wanted it to be. In my brain, for some reason, I thought the synopsis had said it was more of a pandemic story, like it's a thriller, and that there's a virus that's about to break out. But that's actually not what the story is. But don't worry, I still really liked it. I'm glad I read it. The stakes were so high with this suspense thriller that when everything started to actually hit the fan, I didn't want to stop reading, which was so true. I was like, what is going to happen next? Where is it? I had to, of course, stop reading to do things like take care of my baby and stuff. But if I didn't have to, I wouldn't have wanted to stop, and I probably would have finished it within 2 days. The whole story takes place over a 24-hour period where this laboratory that specializes in researching deadly viruses gets robbed, and the main characters have to find out who did this. And the main characters being an ex-cop and the owner of the lab.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly the ex-cop. They have to figure out who the people are who did this, where they are, how they can retrieve the deadly virus back, because they stole a seriously deadly virus. It's 9 times out of 10. Actually, I think I had a 100% death rate.
Oh, wow.
It was very serious. They have to figure out who did it, where the virus is before it's too late, because there's a certain plan that the criminals want to enact that they have a deadline with it. And it's very suspenseful. The stakes are very high. It got to a point that every single character left me hanging, and I just needed to keep going. And then I typed really bad. This is not. And then it felt like I was reading a fictional example of Murphy's Law. What can go wrong will go wrong. And at one point I was like, what in the world is going on? It really had me hooked. I would say there is some mild cursing and some vulgar language as well, just in case you need to know. But there was not too much, and I genuinely enjoyed it. I really liked it. I think it's safe to say that I like Ken Follett. But that's the only one I've read by Ken Follett, so can't say too much. Yeah, I really liked it. Talk about suspense. It was really good.
Well, good. I'm glad you liked it.
And thank you. Let me go to where I read all the short stories so I can get the authors. So I read this short story collection, but they're not all combined in one like ebook. They're all just separate.
Mm-hmm.
But the collection is called Into Shadow. And I read it out of order, which it doesn't really matter. They're not even that connected. You can just read them however you want, but I like to just go in order. First, I read The 6 Deaths of the Saint by Alex E. Harrow. I gave it 4 stars. It was really good. It's really hard to like explain why I like these stories because like they were like 30 minutes. You know, like it was like 30 minutes. I think one of them was maybe an hour. Took an hour to read, maybe.
Wow.
So they were really short. There's not a whole lot going on, really. But they were very interesting. The 6 Deaths of the Saint. It was just kind of sad, but it was this... How do I explain that? You know what? There's a synopsis. The 6 Deaths of the Saint by Alex E. Harrow is a perfect fit for readers who crave adventurous and dark fantasy, particularly those who enjoy exploring complex themes of love, loyalty, and the cynical nature of time, as they will be drawn into the haunting and captivating world of a warrior's eternal struggle. So, this warrior saint keeps dying, 6 deaths, and they keep coming back and wondering, kind of like, what's the point of this? Why do I keep coming back? What's the point of my life? Because no matter what happens, I end up dying and I have to be reborn into the same process. So it was really interesting. Then I read The Garden by Tomi Champion-Adeyemi, and I gave it 4 stars. The Garden by Tomi Champion-Adeyemi is a captivating read for fans of magical realism and lyrical storytelling, particularly those who appreciate themes of self-discovery, family, and the complexities of a mother-daughter relationship, as well as those who enjoy a blend of poetry and prose that will transport them into a dreamlike world of wonder and mystery. There was some kind of like poetic prose in it that was really interesting. This girl's mom went missing, and she allegedly went missing on her search for this place called The Garden. So she's then following in her mom's footsteps to try and find her mom, find this place called The Garden. And it was really good too.
Well, good.
Then I read the one called Persephone by Lev Grossman. I gave it 3 stars. It was pretty good. Let me read the synopsis. Persephone by Lev Grossman is a captivating read for fans of dark, atmospheric fantasy and coming-of-age stories who will be drawn to the author's masterful exploration of themes such as self-discovery, empowerment, and the struggle to find one's place in the world. This girl's in the middle of class, and all of a sudden, it's like the room just exploded. Like, there's desks moved away from her, up against the wall. People are, like, on the ground. She doesn't know what just happened. And turns out she has, like, this ability to just blow stuff up. Like, to explode. And she gets taken away, and she's starting to be sent somewhere because of it, and it just goes from there. And I gave it 3 stars. It was okay. It's so, like, hard to rate a book that was only, like, 40 minutes long. Like, it only took 40 minutes to read, you know? Then I read What the Dead Know by Nghi. I may have said their name wrong. So sorry. What the Dead Know is a perfect fit for readers who crave a chilling and atmospheric tale of historical fantasy with a dash of horror that will keep them on the edge of their seats as they delve into the mysterious and dark world of the spirit realm. These 2 people are traveling, and I can't think of... They're con men. Con man and woman. And they are traveling con people. What's happening? And
con artists?
There we go.
Grifters?
Oh my gosh, I could not think of con artists.
I think they're also called grifters.
I was aiming for con artists. You're right. But I was definitely aiming... I could not get that out. Oh my gosh. So they're traveling con artists. They're just trying to make a living. And they get to... It's like an abbey or something. And I can't remember now exactly. But they get there, and they're allowed to stay the night and everything. But then the girl... Normally, the girl and the guy, like... They travel together, they're not like a couple, but they do stay, like, they'll sleep in the same room and everything together because they're like friends and stuff. But the people at the establishment make them sleep in separate rooms, so she's alone and she like has a hard time sleeping. She's really uncomfortable, so she just gets up and wanders around. This guy, who already seems threatening earlier in the evening, finds her and like starts to chase her, and it just goes from there. And she starts to see like supernatural elements that are actually happening when they're actually con artists, so they've never actually experienced anything supernatural, so it just goes from there. I don't know if I said what I gave it, but I gave it 3 stars. Then I read Undercover, and I really liked this one. By Tamsyn Muir. Undercover is a gripping and unsettling tale of revenge and survival that will captivate fans of dark fantasy and horror, particularly those who enjoy complex characters, twisted plots, and a healthy dose of gore, making it a must-read for those who crave a thrilling and unflinching exploration of the darker side of human nature. Even though I like this one a lot more, I don't know what I can tell you about it that won't give away stuff about it, except that when you start it, things are not as they seem. And when you get to the end, you're like, what? So it was really good. It's got a surprise ending, like a twist. Yeah, a little twist that you were like, hold on. This was also one of the longer ones, too, so it ended up getting 5 stars from me. Then,
nice.
I know, right? Then there's 2 more that were in this series. Then I read The Candles Are Burning by Veronica G. Henry. The Candles Are Burning is a perfect fit for readers who delight in atmospheric, suspenseful tales of family secrets, supernatural mystery, and historical settings, and who appreciate a slow-burning, eerie atmosphere that explores the complexities of grief, family dynamics, and the unknown. I don't know how to really explain this, other than what the synopsis said. But it's so short, they can't give anything away. This woman's husband suddenly passes away in front of her, and when that happens, something in her gets unlocked, and if she makes candles a certain way that like her mom and her mom's mom used to make, she can have supernatural abilities, and then she ends up having to live in a graveyard after her husband passed away, and it just goes from there. And it was pretty creepy. I gave it 4 stars. Then the last one is called Out of Mirror Darkness. And I like this one a lot too. By Garth Nix. Out of the Mirror Darkness by Garth Nix is a perfect fit for readers who delight in atmospheric, noir-tinged fantasy and historical settings and are drawn to stories that blend the supernatural with the world of filmmaking, ancient myths, and cursed objects, making for a captivating and suspenseful read. So yeah, it's about like a Hollywood set, and something happens with like, there's a dog on set, and for some reason he's like asleep, but they can't wake him up. But he's not like in a coma or anything, but they just can't wake him up. Turns out, same thing just happened with one of the actresses who was working with the dog on the last scene they had tried to film. And this guy goes in, he's like trying to figure out why this happened, what caused this with these 2 actors. And turns out there's a mirror there that like is cursed, and the way they did something on set caused the curse to come out and like possess the dog and the actress, and then it just goes from there, them trying to figure out how to fix it. And it was really good. I gave it 5 stars. It was also really funny too. There was an element to it where I was like, he's like gonna just wake up and it's like not gonna have happened at all. Like it was just kind of like, you just felt like there was
you
something.
felt that was gonna be the twist.
Yeah, but it wasn't. Don't worry. That's all I have finished. So I don't know if you or anybody else would count technically the little short stories as books I finished, but Storygraph counts it. So
I was gonna say, as long as Storygraph counts it, that's what matters.
Right. So now it says I am ahead by 1 book.
Yay!
Yeah, that doesn't really count, kind of. But yeah, that's what I've finished. Have you finished anything?
I have not, but I don't know why, but I'm in chapter 5 of 17 of my Amelia Peabody series.
Oh, yeah.
I think partly the reason is because I'm really enjoying the Robert Jordan book.
Yeah. And that's okay.
What's the name of this one?
Oh, fudge.
Hold on, I'm about to look it up.
I want to say Shoot.
I know.
I keep wanting to say chaos and heaven.
Oh, Lord of Chaos.
It's Lord of, okay.
Lord of
Like,
Chaos.
that's not right.
So
Okay.
it's really good.
Heaven
no,
was in the last
don't
one's
be-
title.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, my.
I thought that was Donald Trump, everybody.
Oh my.
Sorry. It was a
That's funny.
commercial. It was trying to start my book, and I was like trying to figure out how to get it to not do that because I don't want to miss anything. But something,
Well, yeah, you gotta read your book, not to get an advertisement.
right?
Yeah.
No, but when you're listening to it free on
That's
YouTube,
true. That is true. You kind of have to just take what you get.
I'm like, how long before I can skip this ad?
Right.
I
hate advertisements.
And when you're driving at 5 o'clock in the morning, you can't.
Oh.
At 4:30 in the morning. Anyway, it is good. It is so good. Like I haven't wanted to stop listening to it.
Yeah.
There's 2 characters in the book series, and that some clues or some things were just revealed about like their pasts that they haven't known before. And when it was first talking about them, I was like, oh my gosh, they're half siblings.
The drama.
And I was like, that's icky. And then when we get down further, the one character starts to get like a history of the country that the other character is from. And the person who's telling the story of the history is telling how everyone's related and everything. And then he works out in his head that they're not related. So, and he makes sure, the book makes sure to tell you what he's thinking so that you know that they're not related.
So you don't get the ick.
Yeah. I mean, it's a relief for them.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet. Sheesh.
She doesn't even know the possibility that they could possibly have been related.
Oh, gosh.
But it was bothering me for a while. I was like, it was kind of like in the back of my head. And then this person starts telling him this history. And I'm like,
and you're like, am I really reading about incest?
are they related?
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, like, I was like thinking, are they really related? And then he goes, oh, good, we're not related. And I'm like, oh, okay.
And you're like, oh, good. They're not related.
Thank goodness.
Yeah. That's one of my least favorite things to read about is incest.
I'm sorry if that ruins it for anyone. They're going to get to book 6 and they're going to be like, oh, this is what she was talking about. And now I know, and I don't have to be worried for 5 minutes.
Well, you know what? Then they don't have to be worried. So they can just carry on being happy. And I think you did them a good favor. Because I can't stand incest in books.
Yeah.
I'm like, why are you doing this to me?
I read a book one time. I'm pretty sure we talked about this on the podcast before. And I don't remember the title of it.
Was it Flowers in the Attic?
No. That definitely... Ew. No, it was an Indian book. It was by an Indian novelist, and it was about the Indian culture. And there was already an icky, like, pedophilia situation.
That's my other... Ooh, I can't stand it.
And I almost threw up. I was like, oh my
stand
gosh.
that.
And I kept reading, and I was like, why did this person recommend this book to me? This is terrible. And at the end, it wasn't like overly understood, but it was definitely incestuous. Like it didn't go into detail, thankfully.
Thank God.
And I was like, why did I read this book?
Yeah.
Like when I got done reading it, I was like, this is. And I said, I will never read another book that this guy suggests to me ever. If he says it's a good book, I'm not going to read it.
Now you know to avoid it. You know, there's like book best friends, and then there's book like people that if they like a book, then you just don't. You know your taste.
Yeah.
And you can avoid it because that's just how it is.
It was terrible. It was. I was just baffled.
Yeah, incest, pedophilia. Those are like my 2 biggest ick.
Yeah.
Book icks.
Yeah.
I cannot. Goodness. That's why I stopped reading Oryx and Crake by Margaret Atwood. Mm-hmm. It's a trilogy. They're all 3 pretty short books. At least the first one is for sure. I'm pretty sure all 3 of them are fairly short books. I got like over halfway with the first book called Oryx and Crakes, and Oryx and Crake. I gotta say the names right. And it's like the book has not accomplished a single thing, and it's just made me feel disgusting to read because it was just awful. Awful. And I hated that because I was like, I had just read The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood, and I really liked that book. And so I was like, okay, so this is a trilogy about like a post-apocalyptic scenario.
Right.
Surely I'll like it. No, nasty. Ew, didn't like it. I stopped reading it. I was like, I can't. Okay, so, so you are liking Lord of Chaos. The Lord of Chaos?
I think it's just called Lord of Chaos.
Yeah, we'll find out. I mean, I'll look it up when I edit. Eventually. Yeah. Someday this year when I edit. Okay, so you're just reading the Lord of Chaos by Robert Jordan right now, and you're in an Amelia Peabody book. Which one is it? It
is, and I do believe this is the first one that I haven't actually read
That's
before.
Exciting for you.
I haven't remembered any of it so far, so that's good.
Yeah.
I'm listening to Lion in the Valley.
Lion in the Valley. Okay.
And it's really good. And they have a son. His name is, actually, I don't remember what his actual name is. They call him Ramses.
Oh, cool.
And so his name might as well be Ramses because that's what they call him.
Yeah.
And he is a character himself. He's always been very precocious, and he's very well educated. They home educate him, but they are, because they're archaeologists, and his his education is primarily with Egyptology, like his parents.
Yeah.
And so he is very well educated in the history of Egypt.
A really cool name,
yes, it is a cool name. And one thing, he speaks Egyptian very well. That's whatever. Cool. Yeah. So whenever they go, like the first time that he went with them, he started learning it because he was with all the natives and everything. They use people from the villages to work for them to give them money so they can buy food and stuff. And she was like, they're teaching him, you're learning bad words, stop using.
Yeah.
But he's a very fun character.
Are you looking at us?
And I think the
funny.
series goes all the way through to him like growing up, and
I love that.
And I think he even gets married like in the series.
So this is kind of a rabbit trail. But I am constantly thinking about that. Like, that's one of the really fun, iconic things about Harry Potter is that you get to watch them grow.
Yes. Through
the series. And I'm like, I want another series where you can watch the characters grow.
Yes.
Preferably fantasy or sci-fi.
Right.
But specifically finding that is kind of difficult.
Yeah.
So that's really cool. That's really fun.
Yeah, it is cool. And speaking of Harry Potter, I might read one more of my Wheel of Time series before I start Harry Potter back up.
Oh, that's exciting. Don't stop the Wheel of Time, though, if you don't want to. I know you're thinking thinking of the people.
Well, I know. I started Harry Potter, was it last year?
Last year, I think,
year before.
I want to say it was last year.
Okay, because, I started it, and, I feel like I need to maybe not finish it this year, but read some more in it.
Progress some more.
Yeah.
I feel you. Yeah.
I think I'm on book 4, right? I read the first 3.
Yeah, you're going to be starting The Goblet of Fire.
Yeah.
I'm glad I know that. What a weird thing. Yeah. I get it. You're trying to switch it up and progress some.
Yeah,
I know.
Because, maybe people don't want to hear about Robert Jordan for 12 months straight.
Finally. No.
Can she read something else?
That's funny. Yeah, I understand. Our friend is in the Order of the Phoenix, which I am also in the Order of the Phoenix. She is farther along than I am. I am where am I in the Order of the Phoenix? They just got to number 12 Grimwald Place. Mm-hmm. And are like the order of the Phoenix's headquarters. They just got there. So I think they're going to be actually going to get their school supplies soon. Mm-hmm. I haven't really progressed very much in it. mainly because I've been all over the place with reading.
Yeah.
All over the place. If you couldn't tell with all those random short stories that I just started reading randomly.
Maybe I should do that too.
It really
Read a couple of short stories, get a little caught up.
Yeah, like, and then it said you're one book ahead. I was like, yay, finally. I'm not, but I'm glad it counts. But I'm also, so I am reading technically The Order of the Phoenix. I think I read a little bit of it the other day. I also have it's on Kindle Unlimited. So I have physically the book, and I also have it on my Kindle as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big book. I'm like, I don't know, I've been really tempted to read on my Kindle, which is kind of really weird. I feel like I'm transforming. So, I don't know, maybe if I don't feel like holding the book, maybe I'll read it on my Kindle. I don't know. We'll see. I started this book, which is a short story anthology.
Okay.
Out of the Ruins. It's edited by Preston Grassman, but it has several authors on here. I think I hauled this 1 or 2 episodes ago. I feel like it's taking me a very long time to read this. I liked the first short story, which is called The Green Caravanserai by Lavi Tidar. And I didn't like the next one. I didn't like the next one after that. I liked like 2 more of them, 3 more. I've made a good chunk. I think I'm almost halfway now.
I was going to say, it looks like you're halfway.
For a minute there, I only liked the first story, and I was like, this is actually kind of getting disappointing. Like, I'm really bummed about it. And I haven't even gotten to Emily St. John Mandel's story yet, which is like pretty much why I bought the book.
That's
well, actually,
funny.
This book was gifted to me by my lovely mother. Thank you. And I was really excited to read this because post-apocalyptic anthology series. I mean, hello. And so it was starting to become a little disappointing, but there's still potential. And I think I'm going to rate each story, kind of like how we did with Goblin, rate each story and then average them out and see what my rating of the book would be.
Goblin was so good.
Goblin was really good. I think the next... No, we need to let the people decide.
We need to start thinking, though,
We need to start thinking.
Yeah.
I was thinking we should do a short story collection again.
Okay.
Or novella collection, because I know Goblin was technically 6 novellas, but something like that, because I thought that was really fun. And we can kind of just talk about each individual story. I thought that was really, really fun. So,
yeah.
What else to say about that? But so I'm technically reading Out of the Ruins, and I'm getting there with it. I'm getting there. I'm starting to have to sort of be motivated to sit down and read it. So we'll see. I'm also reading. I just randomly started Saturday night. When we got back from the wedding. I started The Dog Stars by Peter Heller.
Okay.
And this is his actual takes place during a pandemic book, allegedly. I'm going to read the synopsis. Hig somehow survived the flu pandemic that killed everyone he knows. Now his wife is gone, his friends are dead, and he lives in the hangar of a small abandoned airport with his dog, Jasper. But when a random transmission beams through the radio of his 1956 Cessna, the voice ignites a hope deep inside him that a better life exists outside their tightly controlled perimeter. Risking everything, he flies past his point of no return and follows its static broken trail, only to find something that is both better and worse than anything he could have ever hoped for. I'm not very far. I think I'm maybe only like in chapter like 3 or 2 or 3, something like that. Not far at all. I have met Hig, I have met Jasper, and it fails to mention that he actually lives there with somebody else.
Oh.
And so far, that person is of questionable character.
Oh.
I mean, he's cool with Hig, but I don't know. But I also don't know, because in that kind of setting in real life, I might be like this questionable character.
Right.
Like not trusting of absolutely anybody.
He came out of the mountains.
Yeah, like, and I'm like, well, you never, like, they could have been friendly, and you killed them. But I don't know yet. I'm enjoying it so far. It's kind of weird how it's typed up, because the dialogue is like, there's no quotation marks. It just starts the dialogue, and they just start talking. And I think it's all supposed to be Hig's point of he's talkative. Look at him. He eating the blanket. It's supposed to be Hig's point of view, so I think most of it's in his head anyway. But I kind of wish there were still like quotation marks for the dialogue, just so I could like follow along a little bit better. But so far it's good. I'm still not, very far. I don't even think I put it in Storygraph. I don't even have a bookmark. I just dog-eared the page. Like, I mean, I have a bookmark. I just didn't take the time to get it. So far I'm enjoying it. So I'm reading those two. Harry Potter, technically, I mean, I'm reading like so many things, it feels like. I'm still technically reading Terrible Pterodactyls.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I haven't made any more progress. I just haven't. Because I really have just sort of been all over the place with my reading. I think that's everything I'm reading. Let me just check. Yeah. So the only one I have to add to Storygraph is The Dog Stars by Peter Heller. So yeah, we'll see what happens.
Fun.
I've been really
You're reading a lot.
It sounds like I'm reading a lot, which means it would seem like I'm going to have a lot to talk about book-wise next week, but who knows?
Well, at least we got all the catching up done.
Yeah.
So next week will be more about books than this week.
Does everybody enjoy hearing that? You hear that little baby? I'm not going to edit that out. That's too cute.
He's adorable.
He's cute. I've also been thinking about Under the Dome by Stephen King a whole lot lately.
Yeah.
And I'm like, ooh, I really want to start that. But then I'm like, I'm also reading 15 other books right now.
Right.
Maybe I should finish one of them.
Right.
So, and that's a long one. Like, that's a commitment. So that's going to take me, at this rate, it's going to take me a month to read that. So we'll see what happens. I think that's all I've got.
That's definitely all I've got, but
That's
so
it.
cute. I might cheat and read a couple of short stories for next week.
There's surprisingly, I don't know why it's surprising, but there's a surprising amount on Kindle Unlimited. So you have Kindle.
Yes, Emma does.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I have it actually on my phone.
Yeah.
But Emma does, and my mom has a Kindle.
Okay.
So
Yeah. So, I did download a short story. I don't know if this counts as a haul.
well, we're gonna count it.
Yes, we are. Go to my library. So, whoop. It's a sci-fi short story collection. It's called the Forward Collection. Okay, sorry. It's called Arc. It is the Forward Collection. And so I'm a little confused. I don't know if it has multiple authors or if it is just this author, but she's the only one listed right now. And it says it's by Veronica Roth.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe, yes, okay. So she's the author of the Divergent trilogy, which I actually haven't read, but I have them. Well, technically they're Lexi's, but she left them here, so which she knows.
So thanks, Lexi.
So thanks, Lexi. And she said I could just have them, so I haven't read them though. I think I've seen like maybe the first two movies.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. So Veronica Roth, I mean, she made a good, dent in the book reading community with Divergent. Right. So surely the sci-fi short stories are really good. I like the cover a lot. I don't know if you can see it very well.
Oh yeah, I like that.
I don't know.
Pretty.
I've also been thinking about the second book. What's it called? I want to say in the Wayfarers trilogy.
Oh yeah.
Is that what it's called? I can't think of the actual name of the book.
The one where
it's the sci-fi one.
They're kind of they're not all humans.
Oh
they're
yeah. It's a motley crew.
Yeah.
If I've ever read about any of them, it's a motley crew. I can't think of what the second book is called, but it is the Wayfarers trilogy series.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's right.
So I've been thinking about that a lot lately. I'm just everywhere. I'm everywhere. I'm trying to reel myself back in. We'll see how it goes. I'm also wanting to get done with my cardigan. Well, at least finish making the squares because I feel like I'm getting closer and closer. So it's like now I want to rush it. And
yeah,
but
don't do that.
Just take your time, bro.
Yeah.
Take your time. Look how cute he is.
He loves Emma.
Yeah. Must be tough being you.
For those of you who didn't hear her, she said most people do.
That's funny. I mean, she's pretty likable.
She's pretty likable.
They both are.
Yeah.
You got some likable children.
I do.
I like you.
And they're both so sweet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Although Emma was bullying me when she first got here. I don't know what was up with that, but anyway. So yeah. Okay. So sorry, everybody. It's an hour and a half long. I hope you've. I might be able to trim down a little bit, but I don't know.
When you edit it, maybe it won't be that.
I don't know. Sorry, everyone. Hope you enjoyed us catching up and stuff.
Good times.
Yeah.
So it's that time of the show where we want to thank you, all of you kindred spirits, for listening to us every week, or most every week, whenever we upload a new.
Whenever you listen to us, and whenever we
upload a new episode.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening. We appreciate you. Please continue to check out the Sideways Sheriff. He stays busy, so he's always got something up. Check out I guess I can't say check out our merchandise. We don't actually have it listed anywhere, but we do have merchandise.
Yeah.
And if you're interested, you can let us know, because we do have t-shirts and ornaments and bags and a couple other cute little ideas, cute little things. So, if you're interested, let us know and we'll make sure to get you something. And we want to thank Miss Tracy for that, because she's in charge of that. So whenever anyone orders it, she fulfills the order. So
yep.
Thank you. And just please continue to listen. And until next time, stay happily booked.